everybody. Welcome to Dackman Productions, and welcome to the METCA and New York Society of Model Engineers train show meet here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. So we're going to take a walk through the tables of trains for sale, much like we did back in April. But this time we're going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to do a voiceover rather than try and talk over everybody at the train show. And I was finding some interesting things, such as this Intermountain Railway Company O-gauge car. Talking to the gentleman who had this booth up and selling things, was telling me different stories about Intermountain. Also, brand names such as Red Caboose was here, some older Weaver, and a lot of great items at great prices. I mean, you could have $10 and $15 cars at this display, and just the trucks alone are worth that. Once I explained to the vendors that Dackman Productions promotes the hobby and gets their product they're selling out there, they were a lot more open to the filming of what they have for sale. So here's a table with some unique post-war items on here that I was panning over. This gentleman did want me to put his information out there for everybody in case they saw something for sale, which I have no problem doing for him. And this is one of the things that Dackman Productions has no problem doing, promoting the people who want to sell things as well.
That'd be nice.
And he has some pretty nice post-war and pretty good condition. I did recognize some of the pieces on here. I am by no means a post-war expert, but I thought the prices he had were pretty reasonable for the condition that they were in. And but you can be the judge of that. And if you see something here, stay tuned. I will show you his name and number, and you can contact him and go from there. I mean, look at these post-war Lionel lines trains, post-war GG1. That burrow crane in the back there, that's a cool piece. The Lionel train, FM Trainmaster. And here he is. See something you like? Give Howie a call.
Instead of being eBay, it's called Freebay.
Yes. Doesn't cost you a dime.
Freebay. Craigslist doesn't cost you nothing either, but if you wait too long, you end up like on the 9900th page, you know?
So as he mentioned, I'm doing this for free, trying to get the vendors' products out there, the people who are selling trains, and a lot of these people at METCA are just regular people like you and me, just selling off their collection and go from there, and that's what they have to do. So that's why the prices here a lot of prices here are very reasonable. I mean, if you like bargain shopping, you need to come to this METCA event. Also hosted by the New York Society of Model Engineers. I don't want to forget them. And look at that yellow box. That's MPC era. Yellow boxes are kind of hard to find. And you'll see some more modern Lionel as well. Check out this MPC era GG1. I mean, that's so cool. $135 for... If I had the money, I would have bought that right then and there.
That Amtrak looks brand new.
And it did. That Amtrak looked brand new for $130. You can't beat that price. And a lot of that MPC locomotives were built with post-war parts. They have Williams there. They have a lot of different name brands of different things. They also have trains of different eras and tin plate and metal, and it's just, you never know what you're going to find at this METCA train show swap meet, because it's basically people pulling stuff out of their collections, thinning them out, and you just never know what you're going to run into. I have no idea what brand name that train is, but it looks pretty cool. I made sure to put that on video. And check this out. Common post-war steamer with an uncommon roof. And I didn't know about this, but I'm still learning, and there you go. And there's one for sale. So cool to learn as I go along doing this as well. So if you see anything on the red table you liked for sale, give Wayne an email. There's his email address right there, and let him know you saw it on Diecast Productions. So here we have a Lionel MPC train setup for sale. Continuing on with the trains and tables, or table of trains for sale, Atlas O switch. We have a Conrail number 8200 from the Conrail Limited 1987 set. We're still panning through some more tables, some loose cabooses, no pun intended. Looking at them, looks like Mark's cabooses that are mixed in there. I recognize them. And you can see the different things as I walk through of trains. I really like that New Jersey Transit flat car. With the tank on the back of the truck. I really should have bought that, but I spent my money on something else. And another MPC era train right there. I do recognize that as well. And we're moving along, just showing you different things that are in the mix. Another MPC era locomotive. So, I'm starting to see a lot of MPC era trains show up for sale. And how can you beat that price? $20. Okay, so it's DC. Maybe it's not the best MPC ever made, but still for $20, you can't go wrong. I don't think so. Southern was marked at $30. Once again, if you're looking for bargains, you need to come out to this train show held by the METCA. And I'm always seeing that on eBay, that Union Pacific, for way more than that. So that was $55 on eBay. I've seen them go for anywhere from $125 to $150, even higher. I had never seen these NBA cars before. I'm an MPC guy, but I never knew that they made them during that time period. And look at that, $10 per item section. If you're you're the guy that wants to go to the hobby shop and ask them, hey, where's your bargain stuff? And the guy points you to a corner. I mean, they have some bargain things here for sale. Some of it needs work. Some of it's in decent condition. Some of it still runs. If you're looking for a project, or if you're looking for something for your collection, I think there's something for everybody here. More MPC era, and you can pick up these MPC era trains cheap. Here we have Angela Trotter Thomas paint scheme Lionel trains being sold. Angela Trotter Thomas is an artist for Lionel, and she paints different paint schemes for Lionel to put on their cars. So they were $20 a piece. I thought that was more than reasonable. And Army flat car right there. That's a Marks, looks like. And then we keep panning down. And like I said, there's just different trains and different, like going from tin plate to MPC to post-war. It's one of the shows that you see a variety of everything. And once again, the prices, I don't think are that bad. Mark's battery operated freight set right there. And then I believe that's a remake of one of the original Lionel pre-war sets, but don't hold me to that. For $275, and it's brand new in the box. Never been opened. And then we hit some more bargain basement stuff. check that out. Mark's train set right there. And then Lionel MPC era. This is some cool stuff. Here's some Lionel G scale. Not too many people know that Lionel made G scale or large scale for garden railroads, and they did for a little time period. So for anybody looking for G scale, there you go. K line and some more Lionel there. And we're just panning through Chesapeake and Ohio passenger cars. Then we move along. More K-Line, Rio Grande, cookie box car, I believe. That's a cool piece. Just panning through the different trains that are on the tables for sale. And there's some diecast stuff too, diecast cars and planes and other accessories that that would go along with your layout as well. There's a early MPC era MTH Z4000. So you can find a mix of modern to post-war or pre-war, K-line, Marks, all kinds of cool stuff on these tables. You just never know what you're going to find when you come to these shows. It's different every time. It's not the same thing. I was just here in April, and there's just so much more different trains for sale this time around. Now we're moving along to another table. Looking at some more trains, that Coca-Cola switchers from the MPC era Coca-Cola set. Recognize that. There you go. New York Central stock car for $35. There's a tie ejector car back there. And then we move on, and then you get into some older stuff, some older trains. Check out that Vanderbilt red locomotive. That's just cool. Not sure if that's an original piece, but that caught my eye. Just looking at the different things here for sale, and you just never know. And check out this CB&Q or Burlington set. That's a cool set. I don't think you see them that often up for sale. So that was pretty unique to see. And some stuff has the boxes and some stuff doesn't. I know some people like to have the box. Some people don't really care. And we just keep panning some more down these tables. Checking out some more post-war here. And these look to be in really great condition, especially for the price tags that are on them. $120 for that Milwaukee Road. Not sure if it ran, but for $120, I would think that it would. Check out that Erie Lackawanna. That was a ABA set. Very nice A lot of very nice trains for sale. Some more steam locomotives. You got some tin plate standard gauge there. There are parts for sale at the MECCA show as well. I wanted to showcase this particular table in case you're looking for something to repair your freight cars or steam locomotive. So you may want to consider coming out to a MECCA show. They may have the part you're looking for. So we move along, and I really like that Lionel flag car on the box car. But he only had so much money. There was something else I was already eyeing up. Look at them GT auto racks or auto carriers. And then looking through some other things, Lionel. Looking at mostly more modern Lionel here. And once again, there's something for everyone. Some unique names. Here's some locomotive shells for sale. And then here you go, some more post-war stuff. S gauge, O gauge, American Flyer, post-war. There's just a variety of things that there's available at this show. You just never know. It's different every time. And then you have some project stuff for sale, used for parts or projects. I really like that Valvoline car. That was cool. And looking through some other trains here, post-war stuff. And then new Lionel, more modern in the boxes. That was for sale during the show as we walk through. And they had some really unique road names at this particular table. So it's kind of some unique stuff in here. That was for sure. That I didn't even know it was made. So you'll see me showcase a couple different things that, like this Lone Ranger Wild West. They had some Williams there. They had really a lot of cool stuff. Friday the 13th. Some prototypical, some fantasy, some just fun and whimsical. So once again, something for everybody.
Okay, definitely.
I really like that Lionel boxcar. If I had a lot of money, I'd be walking out with a lot more stuff than I did that day. I did like that piece as well. I don't know, something about the Lionel themed cars that I like a lot. Maybe it goes back to my childhood. And anything with the American flag on the box, like you see here, is made in America, Lionel. So anything you see Lionel box-wise that has the flag on it is made in America. So if you're looking to do some basement bargain shopping, you might want to check out the next MECCA show in East Rutherford, New Jersey. You can check out and see when those shows are happening by going to www.mecca.org and click on events, and it will let you know when the next show is. And you can see here, I mean, for those who are basement bargain shoppers, there's a lot of cool things you can have for some great prices. And here we go. We have a Norfolk and Western Lionel TMCC locomotive with some couple of ZWs in the back there. And ZWs are always popular because they are just so powerful. I spotted this Napa Valley wine train set. I thought that was a cool set. And then there is a price tag on it. I'm not sure if that's for the whole complete set for $200 or just the locomotives, but cool set indeed. Santa Fe's right next to it. MTH, check out these prices on this MTH stuff. FM Trainmaster, $100. EMD, F3B unit. I mean, the prices were pretty reasonable on that stuff, I thought. Even if it's PS1, it's still cool. Rail King. So, yeah, there's a mix of things here. You just never know until you show up. And then you get back into standard gauge right there. And just panning through this stuff. Some post-war, more post-war right there. Post-war milk cars. Post-war cabooses. They look like Lionel 022 type switches right there. Some old transformers. So yeah, you just you need to come out because you just never know. So we move along here, and I'm finding there's a lot more variety of different trains at a MECA show than other train shows that I've attended, such as Greenberg and the Great Scale Train Show. There just seems to be a lot more different varieties that you can have, such as that MPC era Tootsie Roll tank car, MPC era steam locomotive, the Chesapeake in Ohio, and the prices are pretty reasonable. And I think the reason why I'm seeing such great prices and great variety is because most of these vendors are people like you and me, the hobbyists that are selling their trains, and they want to see it go to a good home. And the prices, I think, are pretty reasonable on a lot of this stuff. So now we are moving along the back row of the MECA event, and here we have some standard gauge mixed in with some post-war stuff. Just moving along the back wall there, and here we have some MPC era stuff above that. More variety of. I really like that Lionel themed boxcar. I would have bought that too. I think I need to save money for next time I go, a lot more money. Because I think I would have walked out with a lot more stuff. I don't know, it's just that Lionel themed trains boxcars just attract me. But I would have bought that too. There's some cool aquarium cars, different themes. Just a lot of different cool things that you sometimes don't normally see at regular train shows. Check out that Toy Fair Lionel MPC era train. That's a nice, unique piece. I probably should have picked that up too, being I'm a big MPC era fan. But you only got so much money when you come to a show, you know what I mean? Lionel post-war autoloader back there. Look at that helicopter car. Whether you like post-war, pre-war, MPC, modern, MTH. I know I'm repeating myself, but I still believe there's something for everybody here. A lot of the stuff was really great condition, really reasonable prices. I'm seeing $10 price tags, $15 price tags, $20 price tags, depending on what it is. Of course, something that's more scarce and more popular is going to be more money. Post-war Erie Lackawanna right there, FM Trainmaster. I know that Lionel Postwar with the construction diecast vehicle on there. That's a lot of people are looking for that. And not sure if that's original, but I think that's a good price if it is. I mean, that was like in almost new condition. Post-war military cars back there. Look at all these post-war submarine cars up for sale. The U.S. Navy sub cars. That is a nice collection. And I pause for a moment because I'm listening to the ticket numbers being called out by Kevin. METCA was actually doing a 50-50 drawing and door prizes. So when you attend this event, you can win a door prize. That's a big bonus. Check out this complete train set here. Sorry about that. Got in the way there, but United States Navy. I think that's the only complete naval train set I've ever seen. Still in the box. This is so cool. And to find post-war in original box is very, very hard. So here we have MTH subway car sets for sale over here at METCA. Williams GG1. The Williams GG1 is full scale, I believe. Lionel Ontario Northland. Diecast Lionel tractor trailers to go with your O gauge. $8 a shot. That's not bad. Delaware and Hudson. Look at that. Delaware and Hudson. There was two of them for sale. 110 for a set of two. Some cool, unique stuff. TP&W or TBW, $65. Yeah, it's MPC stuff, but how can you go wrong? You can't go wrong for those prices. I don't think so. And I really enjoy MPC. I really do. I grew up with it as a kid, and I have quite a bit of it in my own collection. Then we get into some Menards trains here, $15 a shot. And the Menards trains are very, pretty good quality, I think, for the price. I mean, you don't get the details, but you get die-cast trucks, metal wheels. And some people really like the Menards trains. It has a great value, and it's a good price point for people to get into O gauge that can't afford the high end stuff. More tractor trailers, $8 a piece. I had the MPC era Central Jersey card that's up for sale for $15, but look at these prices: $10, $10. And by coming to a METCA show, you don't have to pay shipping. So, the what you would have paid for in shipping, you can spend it on more trains. It's to me, it's a no-brainer to come out here rather than shopping on, online or eBay, and you just drive out here, pay your gas money or toll, whatever it is, and I'm sure it's going to be cheaper than shipping, depending on how far you live, of course. I'm seeing a lot more MPC era at this show, and there's post-war trains up for sale as well. But the I've seen a lot more posts or more MPC this time around at the show, which I can relate to a lot better because I know a little bit more about MPC than I do Postwar. And Postwar is cool too. Here's a Lionel ZW. There you go, Lionel modern transformers there. Another ZW. Lionel TMCC right there. Multi-volt transformer. Post-war cars. Searchlight cars. There's your prices. $17 each. You can't go wrong with that price. So if anybody knows Dackman Productions, I like Coca-Cola, so I was looking at that set, that Lionel Coca-Cola MPC era set. Of course, there's other size scales here too today, HO, S. So here's a Lionel GS4 HO locomotive for $50, Southern Pacific. MTH Rail King, Galloping Goose right there. I really got into Atlas O in the last couple of years for O gauge, so I always make sure to check out anything Atlas O. Aristo, that was a short-lived venture, but Aristo had made a couple different cars in O gauge, and that was it, the end of it. Williams, K-Line. You can see the price tag there, $50. Ben and Jerry's. So once again, you see some cool themes there. Just a mix of all kinds of different O gauge. You can see the price tag on that. Lionel. CSX locomotive, $200. I can tell you right now that's a good price. Once again, you get into some Diecast. The USS Missouri had some unique history to it, so check into that and look that up. And then we get into some MPC era trains up top there, a little bit more modern. Got some Plasticville up for sale at this vendor. And I know there's a lot of people who like Plasticville out there. So you can see the prices on there, $20. Westchester Trains and Hobbies, this is the table. That's who has this table. I've seen him at other shows. Very friendly guy to talk to, actually. I talked to him at a couple past shows before. Really friendly. And he'll make you deals. So don't be afraid to, say, hey, I want to buy 3 or 4 of your items. Can you make me a package deal? I mean, the vendors are pretty much open to offers. $15 a piece for hoppers. You can't beat that. All bargain prices, I believe. $10, $15, $20 price tags once again. Some stuff with the box, some stuff without. Some needs a little help or restoration. Some has been modified, custom painted. But some of these are worth more in parts than what they're asking for in the price. A lot of these items are like new condition. They just don't have boxes. So a lot of times the sellers will be asking pretty reasonable prices. I was eyeing up that fueling station, that MTH fueling station with the tanks, and the guy was pretty friendly selling this stuff. Basically, he told me he would make me a package deal on that fueling station with the tanks. There's a Lionel suburban house with the green roof. That's a pretty reasonable price too. MTH building there. There's a Lionel TMCC full scale GG1 Pennsylvania. So yeah, you find some cool things here, and prices reflect of what it is. But there's a full scale Lionel GG1 TMCC from the Capital Limited. Moving along, some steam locomotives here. And they do have a test track there. If you want to test something out before you leave, there is a test track there.
Magnet production.
Thanks for watching another Dackman Productions Mecha video, and we'll see everybody next video round. Bye.